Oh yeah.
Does it work?
Yes. Let it drink. 48. Okay, we're fine.
Nice.
We can go.
Yeah, that is mega.
What is your enter?
The ticket doesn't work.
No, the city where you entered.
Il biglietto non è leggibile. Introdurre il biglietto o attendere l'intervento, grazie.
Cremona?
Si prega di non scendere dal veicolo.
What is your enter?
Cremona? Is it Cremona?
Cremona.
Yeah. It's fucking 1:30 in the morning.
Avvicinare la carta contact.
Cremola.
Where are we heading to, guys?
We're in Finale Ligure, and we're here on day 1 of team camp. Long ass drive yesterday, so we're gonna go to the gym, open up the body and legs a little bit. And then ride some mountain bikes later, maybe the e-bikes if we're lucky. And Rex is protecting himself from the sun.
Yes, sounds good. Welcome to the gym.
It's a warm-up. It's also important to show the people that we have to warm up before we get into it.
What are you doing, Keelan? Keelan, come with a fancy biking exercise.
Huh?
I think we're gonna keep it pretty light today, just get the body moving and not fatigue ourselves too much for the biking ahead this week. So first off, squats.
21. Norm just said you look a little bit like a turtle.
When you get your breath, it's like a turtle. For a leaf.
Looking for a leaf. Keelan, yes, roll away. Yes.
Smile.
Piece of cake.
Rate the cake in one word.
Juicy, lemony.
That's 2 words.
Hello.
This is Torben's coffee.
We need some carbs after a heavy training session, and since we're going for a long ride in the afternoon, we need cake. Keelan, what we're having for lunch?
Bit of everything. Got some veggies coming, got some salad.
What are you getting, eh? Maybe he wants to go for a ride with us as well.
On eBay.
Yeah. So I think actually we have to go up somewhere there. Okay.
Damn, that looks cool.
Damn, I'm a unicorn.
We're gonna go down there and e-bike climb up
A commode
this
adventure
ridge
too.
and then past Torben's unicorn horn and then up to there. Right at Helen.
Maybe.
Thanks for the adventure, Torben.
Yes.
We're now
You're welcome.
1.5 minutes in.
I'm almost local, so I know all the tracks here, all the good ones. Let's see.
Woo. Oh, you missed it?
A little bit. I missed that rock here.
Yeah. No gear change.
I would have made it.
Yeah.
Okay. Push, push, push. Easy.
Torben's
Unicorn.
adventures. We are in the middle of nowhere. And Torben's found a nice climbing trail that's meant to be a blue. Show them how it's done up the easy blue. Come on. Yeah.
That was bad.
Ah!
We're still going!
Go boy! Oh my god! What? It flicked up a big ass stick. Oh fuck.
Nice! That was nice, the grassy bit.
Like it?
Oh, that's good stuff. I was really happy. You wanna go front?
Yeah.
Yes, the grassy bit with the gully. I think there's more of that. Oh. Yeah, boy. Oh, I remember this. Oh. Oh, Jesus. All right. Oh. 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 Fuck. Just see what water has done to this trail. That was the best bit back then because it was there was all soil, so you could wiggle around.
Yeah.
I loved that. That was really good stuff.
Nothing like this though.
No, yeah, just slowly hop down. But I still have no regret. I like it here. Okay. Ah. Oh, fuck. Oh!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, yes. But I can imagine how the guy that wrote the comment on Trailfox walked down the whole thing. So
I remember this for dirt and marbles, but it was like
it was perfect.
perfect, yeah.
That was my favorite stage.
Like it was like floating
Yeah,
on top of the dirt.
yeah, and like choo. And nothing left. Whoa, oh God! And back into the jang. Oh yes. Oh God! Oh fuck! Fuckity fuck!
My body! I'm glad we benched this morning. Oh. My body. That was really fun.
Like the last couple of corners, I thought I would die.
Keelan, you enjoying yourself?
It's over hard.
I just showered. Torm's doing some nice risotto. Is it done?
Face said it's done. I think everyone's hungry, so we better eat it.
Yes. Splittering. How many plates did you eat, Torm?
That's your
Three.
third big bowl, isn't it?
Wasn't your fourth? Wasn't this your
But it's not a big ball, I would say. Like.
Alright guys, it's a wrap and tomorrow's gonna be big day on the bio bike. Yeah?
Beer bike.
Bio bike. Acoustic bike, push bike, however you want to call it.
Acoustic.
People say that.
Analog.
I heard people saying
Yeah, I'd say
acoustic.
Acoustic.
Yeah.
Electric guitar.
Okay.
Well, good night.
Nice.
Kind of like that.
That.
That wasn't too bad, but.
Yes.
What's up, guys? It is the morning of, so we have. Corbin nearly killed us. We have 2 busy days of testing coming up. A lot to do, lots of tyres to test. Torben has quite a few things he wants to try with his suspension to use for the upcoming season. So it's going to be super busy and a lot of things to try. Also, throughout the season, we're going to be doing lots of different test days like this. So if there's something specific you want to see, drop it in the comments below and we can answer your questions or maybe even give us some ideas for some things to test. So yeah, straight to finale. Lots of shorter laps, repeat laps, and try to get fast on the bike. So
Let's go.
let's go.
Torm's cleaning the trail.
3 hit my head, so I hit him.
My mind run deep in my thoughts when I didn't have it. Sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a mattress. Now I'm in Hollywood with actors and actresses, where everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it a buck, 100 if you ask me. I was trying to pay the bills just like last week. I was trying to sell a deal just like last week. Trying to run plays and run it up like the mathletes. It's in my DNA. history. Now there's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog. Man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this is meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now there's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog. Man, this is meant for me.
Also wenn das nicht der schnellste Run war, dann...
So here's the times from the free lap to make sure it works. So now we've picked a track, we've cleared the rocks off it for Torben as well, and yeah, we go out now, ride the same track for a bit, and
Ride Margot.
we ride Margot,
Margot.
yeah, we ride the track Margot, and then we build some speed and test some things, try some tires, try some suspension settings, and go from there. Sound good?
Yeah. Hello.
Hello, so this was our third one?
Yes.
Third run, I believe.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
We're starting to change some things. With the telemetry system, I could see that I'm slightly off balance. To be fair, we have a very flat track, and it seems like that we don't have braking sections in the very steep terrain. So I tried to get some more pressure in the back, reduce the stiffness in the front a bit. Like I'm not using travel enough, so I take one token out and see what that changes. And in general, like do low speed rebound a bit faster. So yeah, we're changing that. Do a couple more runs and then see what that affects, and if it makes me faster.
Let's hope. You're just gonna change anything?
No, the bike's running really fast right now. I think it's just ready to go. I'm gonna clock
Are
off
you
and go home and get a coffee if that's
Are
alright.
you smoking me
Yeah.
down there?
I'm gonna
like
join.
15 seconds.
You.
BYB system all day to try get his suspension dialed in. So we have some telemetry shafts on the fork and on the rear shock in there. And basically what that does, it computes to this box, and then when he finishes his timed run, come into the office and he puts his data onto this laptop, and that basically tells you your settings on the bike and what the shock and suspension's actually doing.
Oh, nice.
So spent all day testing. Now we're going to do a little fun hot lap of mini Champy or something.
So we want to figure out if the setup that we found out or that we figured out on a bit flatter track, did we say that?
Yeah.
Also works on a steeper one, because it's not perfectly dialed on flat. So hopefully we get a mixture, like the best for both kind of tracks.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Into the rocks of doom.
Into the rock.
Is it recording?
He's recording.
Oh, so chilled one, but not so chilled. Whenever you're ready, dog.
Yep, get this thing started. We're good to go. Ready? Right.
Chilled my ass. Damn. Jesus! Oh my god! What happened to that track? What happened to the Champy? It's gone! Yeah, boy.
Fuck me.
that changed a lot.
How does it feel?
Not too bad actually.
Yeah, mine felt
I
not.
definitely used all my travel. I had a big bottom out event in the front.
I'm still a good bit off, you know. It's not like.
Just you like riding
Yeah.
much
Yeah,
crescendo.
I think we're not too far off.
You worked quite well.
And considering like my arms weren't too bad,
Yeah.
I know normally like a full run of Chambray after a big day, it's like at the bottom you're really squealing. So
But I think that's one where you could apply some high-speed compression. There were so many deep stroke events and it felt like you're just going through the...
that's exactly how I felt as well, where the bike was just like sucking everything up, but sometimes I'd like it just to skip a little bit more.
If you ride something like that for 10 minutes, you probably want it like this. Of course, if it was a downhill run, 3-4 minutes,
Yeah.
you need more stiffness. But on a long run, probably you want to...
Soften it up
Keep
a
it
little
like
bit.
that.
Yeah.
You look like you touched an electric.
That's just what it looks like when I wake up, you know.
So that's a wrap. We did a full day of shuttling and testing, and I think all of us got up to speed, and the boys definitely got some good lap times going. Looked really happy at some point. Yeah, tomorrow we are gonna do it all again, but on a different trail, on the little trampoline probably. Yes, do you want to say anything?
Nothing more to add.
There's no dirt left in any Chambray, so it's going to be a long
Yeah.
Yes. Bye bye.
It's happening, dogs.
See how nice saggy Helen is?
So saggy.
Yeah, so we just had a nice morning on mini Chambray and didn't film anything, so that was good. But best time of the day, going to get some big ass paninis. I'm going to eat. I'm going to drink some coffee and rest up. And then in the afternoon, another couple hours of flat out testing on Casabianca, which is a proper trail, good mix of stuff, and should get some good data from that. So yeah, morning on mini Chambray, we're all a bit cooked. Need some coffee. Onto like a, I wouldn't say an easier track, but maybe one mentally a bit more easier than loads of rocks and stuff. So yeah. Enjoy, brother. All right. See you at the bottom, Ruben. Oh, Jesus.
It's an uncomfortable place to do a shit because you're sitting there
Right beside.
everyone like next to you. And you're like,
Just like in our apartment.
Yeah, but at least we don't walk in on each other in the apartment, eh, Helen? She walked into me taking a shit this morning. Was it this morning or last night? Was it last
it was
night?
last night.
Yeah.
But we can't lock the door.
Not to be
And then,
fair.
like, oh! And she was so
Yeah, but she walked in. She was like, "Oh my god!" And I was just like, just like on my phone or something.
But I think you came up with the rule: if the door's closed, shit's closed.
Should we get a fist bump to finish the day?
Yes. Nice job, guys.
Yeah, dogs.
Hallo, ich bin Torben Drach, ich habe das Rennen gewonnen und jetzt muss mein Mechaniker noch mein Fahrrad sauber machen.